Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a magic book review. Hey, once again, we are back in the Magic Orthodoxy studio. We are looking at another magic book because magic books are awesome. And I try to always give them some time in my week because I truly believe that if you want to advance as a magician, if you want to take your magic to the next level, you really need to look at getting a magic library. I know the latest tricks are always fun, but at the end of the day, you might pay 40, 50 bucks for a special deck of cards that does a handful of tricks. You could spend that same amount of money on a book and literally get hundreds of tricks. Books are where all the gems and treasures are. I guarantee you that any magician that's worth their weight, that you've heard of, that's famous, they have a magic library in their house. Today we're going to look at more plots and methods from Michal Kociolek. This is $25. You might remember I did a review for Michal's first book, Plots and Methods. I reviewed that. If you've forgotten that one or haven't seen it in a while, go back and check that one out. More Plots and Methods is a 50-page booklet and has 5 unusual, very creative, extremely intelligent card tricks in it. And I think if you look for that, if you look for tricks that are very smart and very creative, I think you will like this booklet. Now, since there are only 5 tricks in this book, I can spend a little bit more time talking about each one, right? Let you know exactly what you get. But I will say this. When you hear the plot of the trick, in your head, you're going to think to yourself, oh, I've seen that trick before. That may be true, but I can almost guarantee you that these tricks are not only going to hit harder than maybe tricks you've seen in the past, but the method behind them is extremely original. The first trick is called Sync. This is a do as I do effect, but instead of 2 decks, you have 1 deck and you break it in half. So they shuffle half, you shuffle half. And there's a lot of shuffling in this. There's a lot of piles in this. You'll even swap decks. And then at the end, of course, you find each other's cards. I know you think you've seen it, you think you've heard it, but not like this one. This is probably one of the best do as I do's that I've ever read. But I will say you do need a prepared deck to do it. The second trick is called Mr. Liar. This one only uses 20 cards, but you need 4 spectators. And all 4 of them are going to zero in on 1 selected card. There's a lot of memory work in this one, a lot of thinking on your toes, but best of all, you can do this with a shuffled deck. The next trick is called 3H, and you're going to do this with 3 spectators. It's going to feel like a memorized deck routine, but you're going to do it with a shuffled deck. Again, there's a lot of on-the-fly memory work here, but I don't think this one is as difficult as Mr. Liar. The fourth trick is called the Dreamer. This is where the deck is cut and they're going to remove 5 cards and you're going to tell them which 5 cards they took. This one does involve a deck stack. The last trick is called Esoteric and it's done with tarot cards. And this is where you will divine 4 cards that are taken from a tarot deck. Every single one of these tricks has twists and turns that help the spectator to see just how impossible the situation is. Michal's really good at leading the spectator down this path where they believe there's no way, right? There's no way they would know my card. None. Because there's so many provers in these, and Michal is so creative at hiding his method. Now, I will say there's not as many sleights in these tricks. A lot of this is memory work. Okay, a lot of this is real mentalism, stretch your brain, on the fly thinking work. And that might scare some people off. But I think the practice with mentalism is the same as practicing with cards or coins, right? It's just time. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Positives, the positives to this is strong magic. Strong magic if you're willing to do the work. I think, like I said, Michal's magic is very creative and he has found very clever solutions to these methods. And best of all, I'll answer before you ask, There's no gas and there's no gimmicks in any of this. Negatives. All right, so what are the negatives? This is not for the faint of heart. Okay? This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for people who struggle with memory work. This is not for people who just want really easy self-working tricks. The reason why these tricks hit hard is because you've prepared and you come out swinging right away. Lots of memory work, sometimes having to remember 3 cards out of nowhere through the same routine, right? You're juggling 3 cards in your head. But I guarantee you, if you put the work in, you're gonna see the fruit of your labor. But don't just take my word for it. Don't just take my word for it. There are other review channels out there that even review magic books. Steve Faulkner over at Real Magic Review, his review is much more extensive than mine, much longer, and I'm sure he said much more brilliant things than me. Go check him out. Make sure you're subscribed and liked his channel as well. That's everything I needed to say about more plots and methods. Like I said, $25. When I looked, I saw this for sale at Vanishing Ink, and I'm sure that's because Michael works for Vanishing Ink as a graphic designer. So he's a graphic designer as well as a really cool mentalist and card guy. Thank you for watching. If my videos help you out in any way, please do me a favor. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow. That helps me out and that encourages me each and every day. I want to thank Michael for allowing me to have this so that I can do the review for you. And if you'd like to purchase it for yourself, I know you can find it at Vanishing Ink. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, how would you like access to even more magic reviews? You can. You can get access to 2 extra bonus videos every single week. Did you know that? Hey, I make videos Monday through Friday for free, and I do that for you guys. And I never ask for a dime. You guys don't need to pay me any money. Magic and YouTube is not how I make a living. But if you would like access to 2 extra videos, you can join this channel for the low, low price of $1.99 a month. That's right, you'll get 8 extra videos every single month. Now, what are these videos? Well, these videos are tricks that I purchase with my own money because I'm interested in them. These are the tricks that I see, that I want, that I think are gonna be cool, and so I take time out and review those for you in the membership section. 8 videos, 2 a week, for only $1.99. All right, so how do you join? Well, down below, right next to where it says Magic Orthodoxy, there should be a button that says Join. If you don't see that button, there's also a hyperlink in the description of this video. Once you click that, it'll take you to another YouTube page where you'll be able to put in all your information and join with your $1.99. Of course, you can join for month to month, or you can join for the entire year. It's up to you. And of course, you're free to cancel at any time. And again, you don't have to do this. This is not me asking for money. This is just another thing that I make available to you should you wish. Of course, you just coming here and supporting me on social media, any one of my other social media channels, by subscribing, by following, that is support enough. That is all the support I need from you guys. And believe me, when I see you guys reach out, when I see you guys comment, it means the world to me. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and thank you for believing in me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.